Joining me now is Research Fellow at the Women's Forum Australia, Stephanie Bastiaan. Stephanie, Mark Butler claims Australia's transgender pathways are different to the UK. The ABC reports that most doctors and institutions and even the government have cautioned against applying the findings here, arguing the settings are very different in Australia. Are they right? Can we afford to ignore the Cass review?
No, we can't, Rita. And Australia's model of care is actually based on the UK. What we have here is a government who are putting their heads in the sand, I think, to avoid further scrutiny that will arise when we do, in fact, hold an inquiry. I think also we need to be taking a closer look at ACON. Now, ACON is a registered charity that receives tens of millions of dollars, taxpayer funds, as an organisation. They have enormous influence over the government and the media, and they're not dissimilar to Stonewall in the UK. Now, in 2018, Stonewall bent over backwards to suppress evidence, early evidence that was emerging that showed the harm that these medical transitioning practices were having on children. In fact, they called for the evidence to be shredded. Now, this week, Teddy Cook, who is a director of ACON, came out. She is also a former vice president of AusPath, which is a subsidiary of WPath. Now, she came out and criticised the Cass report, accusing it, and I quote, of ignoring key evidence and research. We need to hold an inquiry as soon as possible because we know what the evidence is. It's written in the Cass report. In fact, the Cass report refers to Australian studies in its findings.